This is what he caught.
What did he catch? He caught hepatitis?
You should see it right now. It's amazing. Look through the window.
It's amazing. Did he cause this?
Woo.
Somebody.
Right now.
Yo, Lulu.
Excuse me, bitch, I was running on my back. Money on my shoulder, put designer on my ass. The shit too nice, but it's fucking up my head. So I be getting high, but I ain't popping fuckers in.
What it do, nephew? It's young. Go. And I'm coming at you with some that you already know we used to do. Now, the title of this one right here is coming from our good old friend Bub. Bizarre Bub. Scary Comp V103. Now, it seems like he dropped this things like once a month. So it's kind of exciting to tap into this one. But I'm not going to waste no more time. Let's go see how he run him up muck. Make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm, man. Make sure you share the video. Somebody next to you, hit that subscription with that notification. Cause we on the way to 10K in 2025. And you wouldn't want to miss me. Now, without further ado, Nisi, nephew, it's your Uncle Lou. Lulu. And by the way, man, y'all play Fortnite.
Britt is outside her house, trying her best to remain calm after witnessing something that left her immensely terrified.
I'm recording this just in the off chance that no one believes me. Maybe I can catch it. And by the way, I have a freaking cemetery in my front yard, which probably doesn't help my cause. But I
mean,
was just
like,
inside,
stop it.
I'm by myself with my dog.
Let's be for real.
She's in that room upstairs.
Oh, he just stopped.
Josie? Josie?
Yeah. Fetch me their souls. Like that, yeah. You about to get these Call of Duty dogs. Call of Duty zombie dogs. That's what you about to get. What is that? Bro, fuck that dog, bro. That's
And
a
she's
pretty
just
dog.
been staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled. And when she growled, I kind of like booked it. Staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled. And when she growled, I kind of like booked it.
That camera must be crazy for
I just
replays.
don't really know.
It gotta
She's staring
be
at
on
it.
some like Dean Winchester.
Because again, like, this is usually how she looks.
You go out to call the Winchesters.
She's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like...
What is that, bro? That look like a Outlast crevice.
Like, what? What is it?
For some reason, Britt's dog has been staring at this closet space for quite some time, despite there being no one or nothing inside. The space is clear, but strangely, her dog is locked in on something. Although initially spooked, it wasn't until her dog started growling and barking at the space that she immediately fled, at which point she began to record this video. Now there's something in the beginning that Britt captures, which is worth pointing out, and that's the graveyard in front of her house. Every so often, Josie would come out to the spot and just stare at it in the same way that she would when looking at the closet space.
I mean, like,
Josie.
why do you... Was that not discussed when you were purchasing this property? That there was a cemetery in front of your freaking home? Like, I don't know. I would just think that's in the negotiation for me. You must have got this thing dirt cheap, or you just really were negligent. Like, that's just what we gotta call it. Like, that's a whole cemetery. And that don't look like a regular upkept
Josie, what's going
regulated cemetery. That look like we found this here. Let's start now. Like, that's what this kind of cemetery look like.
For this reason, Britt believes that the cemetery might have something to do with Josie's strange behavior.
Leggy, you
It's as
smart.
though
That's property is property. Ownership is number one. But
she's seeing something
demons?
that we can't.
Yeah.
But things get even creepier when Britt mentions a
Yeah, I'm
certain
cool.
detail about this graveyard.
So a lot of you guys have also been asking questions about the graveyard. Yes, we do indeed have a graveyard on this property. So this was my grandparents' ranch, and it was their wish to be buried
oh, granddad not fucking with
right
nobody
here,
there.
just where they were. And before they passed away, they buried all of their cats right here where you see the little crosses. And so that's really all that there's to it. But things have been quite strange lately. Like, for some reason, cows just like come to this area sometimes and like surround it, because we during the day we
They're a
leave
bit
that gate
crazy.
open.
As she mentions, cows would also come to this exact spot and do the same thing that her dog would do.
Yeah, you
Keep
smart.
in mind that the
Make a
only farm
channel,
animals that she
milk
has on
it.
this ranch are horses.
I ain't gonna lie, that black horse possessed. The black horse is possessed. But bro, are you hearing what she's saying though? Like, are you hearing what this lady's saying? She's straight up saying it. Like, her grandparents got buried there, right? So it's not like a regulated cemetery. They must have dug it themselves. And then, not only that, before they went, they got 9 cats. I never really fully watched this movie, but y'all ever heard of that movie Pet Cemetery? This is no pun intended. This shit is no joke.
Aren't hers, but the only farm
Eat more
animals that she
chicken.
has on this ranch are horses. These cows aren't hers, but they always come from a neighboring ranch and surround her graveyard.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They literally just come and hang out here all the time now. It's a newer development.
What she gotta be on, man?
Like, why? They just kind of come and really breeze around this area. And they just kind of will freeze and won't move. So, yeah.
If Josie's behavior hasn't fully convinced Britt that something is up with her
Heck no.
graveyard, then the cows definitely have. Now, the cow situation
But they're
is a
not
relatively
moving.
new
That's kinda
occurrence.
weird.
It was only a month ago in April that they started to appear. This is why she's been trying to record them as much as she can, just in case they stop showing up and no one believes her. But one night, while getting a food delivery, Britt records something that makes her even more certain that there's something off about the graveyard. It's late at night when this is captured.
You gotta have signs. I'm not even gonna lie. You gotta low-key be the person that puts notes. You gotta say, low-key, I got ghosts. You gotta say something, bro. You can't let these people go up in here blinded like this. This is kind of fucked up. He's probably gonna run in there.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
Yeah, this is location is outside, no here.
Oh, that's so
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's okay, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You're a cow?
I scared. There's a cow.
They're actually not mine. They wasn't showing up.
What is
Bruh, she's comfortable. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If this was my girl, I'd be sick to my stomach. Cause like, why are you walking out with this stranger? You like, I know this is your yard and whatnot, but you just got this food delivered. Now you got this stranger. You just left your door. It could have been him.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
No, that's actually terrifying.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Every freaking night, like even at night, they even come and hang out here, and they just like stand and like.
It's probably your grandparents.
Are you for real right now?
You left your door open. I'm just saying. Yo, I'm being goofy. Bro, you're eating Taco Bell like that. Whoa, what was it? Hold on. It put her shirt. Look. thought she seen something. Yeah, you eating Taco Bell. You was gonna have a shitty situation too.
Eerily, her shirt is pulled by something that can't be seen. It was right after she walked in to disable the home security alarm, which had gone off for unknown reasons, that this happened. Upon feeling a sudden yank, she immediately drops her food and runs out in a panic frenzy. According to her, it was as if someone had tugged at her sleeve with all their might. Shaken up by this, she decides to sleep in the RV outside and wait until her family came back from their trip. It goes without saying, but she was totally freaked out, and it didn't help that she was all alone when this happened. This incident, along with the strange behavior from the animals, has led her to believe that the graveyard is either cursed or haunted. Whether paranormal or not, these occurrences are still pretty creepy. But despite there being no further videos on the situation, these current ones continue to spook viewers and make them wonder just what exactly is going on with Britt's home. Like all videos, this one remains a mystery.
I ain't gonna lie, that is kind of wild. But like, the whole leaving the house, leaving the door open.
Now this next video takes place at a museum where something pretty creepy was captured. Now just for context, the person recording this was visiting this museum after his father came here a few days ago. His dad told him that there was something off about this place. He doesn't know why, but the exhibition that's dedicated to a woman known as Maria Sabina creeps him out. Whether it's because her wax statue looks a little too real or her history with witchcraft, this whole exhibition scares him. But after watching this video that his son took, there's no way that he's coming back to this place now. The following is what his son captured at the exhibition of
That's
Maria
actually,
Sabina. Have a look.
Making my skin crawl.
No, está perro este.
She about to move.
¡Ay, hijo de ¡Ay, hijo de
I seen that. That was a head tilt. Very subtle.
Somehow, the
Ouch.
wax figure of Maria Sabina comes alive.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. The way I would have fucking smacked the shit out of that thing would have been intense, bro.
She
I
seemingly
would've
tilts her
knocked the
head
head
in a
off that
quick and
thing.
sudden motion, almost as if scrutinizing the person recording her. Evidently, it scares the living daylights out of the cameraman, but it doesn't stop him from recording. He continues to film, just in case she moves again, but she doesn't. The figure is now acting as it should. Now this whole occurrence has freaked out many viewers, including the father who came here before. However, unlike many, he started to think that maybe this was just part of the figure's design. Maybe it was meant to move as it was built that way. But according to the museum's owner, this should not have happened.
¿Qué onda, amigo? No, no manejo nada de mecatrónica. Es una figura totalmente en cera. Mira, es una pieza total rígida, no se puede manipular. Te digo, no tiene nada. Te digo, mira, te muestro. No hay cables, no hay nada. No es un robot. Es una figura totalmente en cera.
Crazy.
If the figure isn't an animatronic or
Smack
anything
it.
of that sort, then just how exactly did it move? This question continues to remain unanswered, and it
would've
seems
smacked
likely
it right
that it'll
across
stay
his
that way
face.
for a while until more evidence is presented. Until then, you can assess what exactly transpired here.
That'd be scary.
Now the following video comes from an account that posts videos
Damn,
of
they peeing a
firefighters
lot.
putting out fires. All the videos on this page appear to be meant for educational purposes, from showing procedures that a
down.
firefighter must follow during
Shut
critical
up. Ric
situations,
Flair.
to demonstrating how a fire truck navigates through traffic. An aspiring firefighter can find these videos pretty useful. However, one video in particular might seem a bit strange to the person who's watching this for educational purposes. Unlike most videos, this one is pretty creepy. On March 10th of 2025, a man is recording a vacant property that's burning down in the middle of the woods. As he films, something is captured that's left many viewers unsettled.
Somebody standing on top of the building. Look at the smoke at the top of the ceiling. That's why they tell people to stay low.
Now, the man recording owns this property, and he had no idea that during this footage, something pretty creepy happened. I'll play the rest of the footage and let you see for yourself. This is what he caught.
What did he catch? He caught hepatitis.
You should see it right now. It's amazing. Look through the window.
It's amazing. Did he cause this?
Woo.
Somebody.
It's not here right now.
Nah, that could have been the smoke. I don't know. You see that again?
Woo.
I ain't gonna lie, nah.
Woo.
That be like Count Dracula.
It isn't obvious at first, but if you look closely, a black figure can be seen moving inside the burning structure. Considering that the property had been vacant for many years, there shouldn't have been anyone or anything inside, but strangely, something is. Even stranger is that the figure quickly ducks out of sight the moment the owner looks down the hall, almost as if it was trying to hide. The owner would have probably seen it had he not been mesmerized by the blazing flames that were close to him.
It's amazing. Look through the window.
For this reason, he misses the figure and, apparently, something else.
Yo, and that's like my GOAT Spider-Man movie of all time. Leggy just said, looking like Green Goblin in Spider-Man 1 when he was returning to be an old lady. That junk scared me as a child, but yeah, just like that.
It was only after viewers started
went to
looking
go
closely at
help
the rest
her.
of the footage that more things were noticed. As it seems, the figure
Leggy,
wasn't the
you're
only
hilarious,
unsettling thing about this clip.
The windows look like they about to bust. Bro, that do sound like the Green Goblin.
That's fine. I don't know why that.
Out of nowhere, a child's voice is caught on camera, even though there were no kids around. It's a
Sound like a
distinct
troll.
voice that clearly sounds like a child laughing. Although not sure where the voice came from, many believe that the house might have some connection to it. If that's so, then what was captured next has most likely convinced many that the house is haunted. While recording a different side of the burning structure, this was caught.
All day.
Help me out here. But that look like maybe an arsonist.
Like before, a dark figure is briefly seen before disappearing out of nowhere.
Nah,
It's the fact that it comes out from the same house
moved
where the
the
last
camera.
figure was seen that makes this video even creepier. And it doesn't help that a child's voice was caught earlier. Could it be, as viewers believe, that all these occurrences are due to the fact that the house is haunted? Some believe that the burning house has forced whatever had been inside to leave the property at once, which to them explains why the shadowy figure was seen running out of the house and the kid's voice was heard outside, as if they had nowhere else to go now. Although an interesting thought, it isn't certain if that's the case. Like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions, but let me know what you think.
I think it's bullshit. Except for that, that's actually like mad creepy. That is mad creepy. Dwayne.
Now this next video takes place at a hotel in
Wait.
Spain where a group of friends had taken an elevator that for some reason wouldn't take them to their floor.
Hell no.
Okay, so it's been doing this for a minute. And there's nothing out there. You need to hit that gym. You wanna figure it out?
Bro, what? They're too comfortable.
Alright. No, that did something.
Is there not another one?
What is
Damn, I
going
wanna
on?
get off. Don't get off. Don't get off.
Is there someone there? What?
Don't get off.
Although pretty creepy, it could be that the elevator was simply malfunctioning and therefore unable to
Bruh,
move.
'cause look.
However, this occurrence wouldn't be so creepy if it weren't for the fact that other hotel guests have reported
It's a reason it wants you to stay on that motherfucking floor. You probably ain't never gonna get off that floor. You ever watched the movie called 1408?
the same problem
Bruh,
when taking
heck
this
no.
elevator. It's a common occurrence,
Heck
according
no.
to
That's one of
hotel
my favorite
staff,
movies
and they're
ever.
not sure why this happens. The 16th floor is still under construction, meaning that no guests are staying there at the moment, so it doesn't make sense as to why it does this. But fast forward to only a day or two later, and this happens.
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up, and
Okay.
Yo.
Okay.
Did we stop?
The elevator suddenly stops working. As it turns out, there had been a power outage affecting most parts of Spain and Portugal, and it just so happens that the group of friends were taking this elevator when it happened.
This reminds me of this movie that's like, it's like a Spanish movie. There's a Spanish movie with like the same premise. I don't know. They're like stuck in their office building or something like that. You know?
We've been having the time of our lives. And yeah, we're like cooking alive.
Now thankfully, while being stuck inside, the backup generator kicks in, but it's not working as it should, as the lights continue to go on and off randomly. But as all three friends have fun with the flashing lights, this happens.
There you go, I got you.
Don't.
Oh. Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yep. Yep.
I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
It's making my bladder. I gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
I feel like the rappers. Go. I gotta pee.
Oh, yeah.
I'm holding my bladder.
Yep.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on. I gotta pee. It's making me mad. Go on like
What the fuck?
I gotta pee. I'm like Bowser.
Guys, this is probably the worst thing.
What the fuck was
In
that?
the corner of the elevator, a dark silhouette is seen right behind one of the friends. It's small, but clear enough to see that something out of place is there.
At first.
Neither friend had realized what this was, but after watching this footage, they can't help but think that something otherworldly had been inside the elevator. Now thankfully, after some time, the group was able to escape, but not in the way that they imagined.
We're moving.
I know. Thank you.
Where are we going?
Wait. Stop. No.
That's the same one as before.
No.
Bro, no. Bro, they brought him to the same floor from the previous day? Yeah. Got me fucked up.
Stop.
No.
Stop it.
No.
Get some help.
Please, don't do that to me.
All
Let
right.
it go.
They were brought up to the 16th floor after being stuck inside for about an hour and a half. Just like before, no one had called it.
An hour and a half?
Although definitely strange, they would much rather be on this floor than inside the broken elevator for obvious reasons. But the question still remains, just who called it up? And most importantly, just what exactly had been inside the elevator?
Bro.
To this day, the friends have no clue, but they're just glad that things didn't take a turn for the worse while being trapped inside. Ghost or not, this video is pretty strange.
Bro, and they still got off on that floor, bro. That's crazy work.
It's late at night when a mother
Amy,
quickly grabs her
that
phone
was
to record this
crazy.
video. She
Grave
lays in bed
encounters
across
too.
from her daughter, who just told her a few
How
hours
are you?
ago that she was scared of sleeping in her room. According to the mother who sent me this, she was terribly shaken up by the events of that night. Something in her home had felt completely off, and she needed to record this. While taking this video, she captures this.
So, my daughter's sleeping with me in my bed tonight. She kept saying that she was really scared of something in her room. I'm a little bit shaky. I don't know if you guys can tell, but...
No, that's actually mad terrifying. Ooh. Oh my gosh, got my nipple pimples going. Scary as heck. What is that? Why do you have a whole left arm?
So this is the same toy that used to go off in the past. And it's always terrified me since.
Just take the batteries out.
So I would ask it questions and it would answer. What the noise is?
What? What, baby?
What the noise is?
Oh, the finger went to pointing.
Now I will admit that watching this video the first time, I completely missed what happened. It wasn't until brightening up this footage that it became much clearer. A finger on this toy arm suddenly lifts on its own.
Yeah, no, that's
it
actually
almost
crazy
seems to be
work.
pointing at the mother, as if to say, I see you.
No,
Although
I want
definitely
you.
strange, this occurrence is made creepier by the toy truck. For whatever reason, it was going off before this happened. As the mother writes, the reason this toy truck scares her isn't just because it's going off right now, but because it seems to be intelligent when it shouldn't be. Shannon, the mother in question, would sometimes ask the toy to light up or make a sound, and shortly thereafter, it would. This has led her to believe the toy's either cursed or haunted. The same is said about the toy arm. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Did Shannon capture evidence of a paranormal occurrence? Or might there be something to explain what happened? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
She could be overreacting, but at the same time, nah. When I seen that hand thing,
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
numero uno.
On May 8th of 2025, a small family from California had shared a video in which something very strange happens. Apparently, whatever took place in this house wasn't just witnessed by the man, but also by the dog resting on the couch. It's this small detail that further makes this video baffling. Now, it's important to note that other dogs live in this house. The family who lives here are genuinely passionate about caring for their pets, which is why they treat each of their dogs as though they were their own children. From having a giant portrait of Frida, Pepper, and Valentino, to having a fully furnished dog room dedicated to them, it's clear that this family embraces all its members and ensures that no one is ever left out, even if one of them is no longer here. Only a month ago, Maxie, their first and oldest Chihuahua, had passed away from old age. Not a single day passes without thinking of little Maxie. He was deeply cared for, which makes it even harder for the family to accept that he's now gone. But despite this unfortunate story, the family's now focused on something else that happened recently. It was on a Thursday afternoon when this was captured.
Let me out here. Oh, it's like a out of nowhere bark. You got 3 dogs though.
Out of nowhere, the sound of a barking dog is heard from inside the house. The man turns around to see if it was the dog behind him, but it wasn't. Something about these barks sounded familiar, and it wasn't until re-listening to the audio that the man knew he wasn't just hearing things, but rather a barking dog that sounded just like Maxie. No other dog is seen around except the one on the couch, and the other dogs that live here weren't home at this moment. If no other dog had barked, then which did? To the family, the answer is clear. It was Maxie who had barked. They believed that little Maxie had paid them a visit by barking in his usual manner. Apparently, this is how he barked when he wanted someone to come get him. Understandably, Maxie's owner begins to tear up after weeks of not hearing from him since he passed away. Their other dog seems to hear the barks too, but like his owner, he can't seem to find where they're coming from. As with most videos, this one remains unsolved.
That's one of the ones he probably thought he was tripping.
Thanks for
on,
watching.
You know what I mean?